George Zimmerman was granted bail. Now, there are many conditions to his bail. He cannot leave the state. He has to wear an electronic monitoring device. He can't get anywhere near his girlfriend, or at this point, probably ex-girlfriend. But authorities also have to confiscate all of his weapons. And so they searched his home, and here's what they found. They found 3 handguns, a 12-gauge shotgun, a rifle, and a rifle, and 106 rounds of ammunition, including 2 AR-15 magazines.
And the rifle was an AR-15?
It was, yes.
Yeah, wow. Well, you got to protect yourself. If you're George Zimmerman, you might need 3 handguns, a shotgun, and an AR-15 to do that. Right? You never know. His girlfriend, she looked like she might get really mad at him, and she might yell at him. So you got to be ready to defend yourself against that kind of onslaught.
I can totally understand if he was paranoid after the trial. I mean, he was acquitted, and of course that led to a lot of very negative, heated feelings. So if you feel like, hey, there are people out there that are threatening my life, and I'm sure that there were people out there threatening his life, then of course he's gonna feel like he needs a way of protecting himself. But this is beyond excessive. And it's crazy to me that 1 shotgun isn't enough. You need 3 shotguns. And
3 handguns.
You need 3 handguns, you need a shotgun, and you need a rifle.
Interesting that he pointed the shotgun at his girlfriend, so she says, during their fight, that's the weapon he went with. Maybe that was just the quickest access. Yeah, it's weird that you need to defend yourself after you murder an unarmed kid who was walking to his dad's house with some Skittles and an iced tea, and that you somehow feel the need to defend yourself against that. Yeah, I don't know. Strange. What a bad guy. And where are all the people with these, he's had 3 times he's been pulled over by the police 3 times. 3 times. I find that staggeringly hard to believe. But
look, I've been pulled over quite a few times for speeding, and I know that he had been pulled over for speeding as well, so I can't fault him for that.
I know, but the trial ended like an hour and a half ago. I mean, it's a lot.
I know.
It's getting pulled over a lot.
That's
true.
So
he's been pulled over 3 times for speeding. He's had these 2 domestic issues settled. His wife has described him as a ticking time bomb, and we talked about that on the show last week. I think she's mistaken in that because it's the time bomb already went off. It exploded when he murdered a kid. But we had all those people react positively to him, all the world of the Ann Coulters of the world and the Ted Nugents of the world and so many others, and those clowns who wore those Halloween costumes and so forth. Where are those people now? You think any of them? I know some of them are like, oh, I might have backed the wrong horse here. Ann Coulter tweeted hallelujah at the time of the verdict. Like you couldn't even at a time when a kid was killed who no one thinks should have been killed, even if you think George Zimmerman did right, even if you believe and stand your ground. What would possess you to do hallelujah at that when their families? I don't. That's just a bad person.
But nothing that comes out of Ann Coulter's mouth is genuine, in my opinion. I think that everything that she does is meant for shock value, is meant to get a little attention. Think about where she would be today if everything she said was reasonable.
Right.
She wouldn't be successful. I mean, that's why shock jocks do as well as they do.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a point to be made that she's playing a part. But again, it's even people playing a part and designed to antagonize and prod and poke. Still, something like it. Just she got the point that you'd go, the family on this day. Even though I agree with this, what I'm not going to do is celebrate this.
Yeah.
But she couldn't resist. Anyway, George Zimmerman is. There will be thousands is extreme. There will be dozens of other George Zimmerman stories in our lifetime.
Absolutely.
Dozens.
Especially with policies like stand your ground.